This video is about respect. Or probably better, lack of respect. Shout out to clients who book appointments and respect the salon and respect the stylist enough to, number one, keep their appointments, or number two, contact us to let us know at the salon, at Rhythm. But I know it's going to be a lot of stylists out there that can feel this video. Let us know at the salon that you will not make it. And, you know, this is a taboo topic like other topics that I've chosen to talk about. Because we're not supposed to talk about it, because the idea is that the client is always right. You know, that's true, that the client is right, and in a lot of ways the client is the boss, because the client is the one that's paying you. But then again, it ain't right. It ain't right for you to imagine that you can do or say or react in any way or say anything, and that we as a business, any service business for that matter, but in particular a hair salon, we're supposed to just take it because you're the client and whatever you say goes. This is a particular problem with that mentality as it relates to booking appointments, and something that we're having a problem with in the salon, and something that I hear that my peers are having problem with all over the country, you know, is no call, no showing, which, as I told you, is really a lack of respect. Because, listen, shit happens. Alright, somebody said, did he just cuss? Yeah, I just cussed. Shit happens, man. Car accidents happen, you know, deaths in the family happen. People get really sick, you know, traffic jams happen. You know, you're in the military and they call you off to go in the field, or they call you off to work. It happens, man. But that's not, I would even push to say, the majority of the reason why people are not calling or not showing. That's not it. It's not accidents, man. It's not funerals. It's not some crazy virus you got that puts you out of commission. It's just a lack of respect a lot of times. Now, why is there a lack of respect? I think mainly because some people are just disrespectful by nature. That's just who they are. They don't care about nobody else but themselves. And a lowly hair salon or a hairdresser, I mean, who cares? You know, that's just how people are. I think another problem is people don't really know what they're doing. They don't know how one misappointment, one no call, no show can throw off the entire day. They just don't know. They just don't know about how, you know, when you book an appointment for Friday, on Monday, and we tell everybody on Monday, everybody on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, pretty much, that they can't come in at that slot, and then you don't call or don't show for that slot, that we've missed so much money. We've missed their money and your money. And I don't know about other hairstylists around the country, but I'm in business. I'm in business. I'm in the hair business, right? I'm not really in this for shine. I'm in this for business, for profit. So the root word of business is busy. So when you take a block away from us that's supposed to be a busy block, and don't call us and don't show, it's a lack of respect, because you didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna get on how you can rectify that. But the third problem I know is a problem. I'm gonna put it on hairstylists. We are not running enough professional businesses. We are not taking care of our service properly, our flow or our experience in the salon that people will respect us enough to know that we deserve a call. We deserve a contact to tell us that, yo, you're not going to be able to make an appointment that you made. So part of it is our problem, that we're not demanding the respect by our performance. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I know calling no showing is a problem. Because really, even calling us at 10 o'clock for an 11 o'clock appointment, or even worse than that, calling us at 11 o'clock for an 11 o'clock appointment to tell me you're not going to make it is wrong. Coming 30, 45, or an hour late for an appointment that you made, you looked at your schedule and made this appointment, and expecting to be serviced at the normal time, and not expect to be turned around, or at the very least pushed in, squeezed in when we have the time to finish you, that's wrong. But worse than that is just not calling at all and not showing. And the reason why the no call portion is a problem is because who don't have a cell phone? What human on earth, yeah, I said earth, E-A-R-F, what human on earth does not have a cell phone? Everybody got a cell phone, man. So just to pick up the phone for 2 minutes, yo, I'm not going to be able to make it. You know, I looked at my schedule, I'm not going to be able to make it. In most instances, folks, we can call people 24 hours before. We can call people in a decent time to tell them that we're not going to make the appointment. But you know, we have a lot of people that are not doing that. And sometimes you can even tell when they call the salon. You can kind of tell when they call the salon, like, they anxious, they want an appointment right there. I can almost hear it in their voice that they are making an appointment with me, making an appointment with somebody else across town, making an appointment with their homegirl, and whoever they go to first, they'll go to, and forget about the other appointments. Meanwhile, man, you've thrown off our book. You know what I'm saying? You've made the business lose money when especially new time clients. I have no tolerance for that, for somebody who I have no investment in at all. Somebody may say, well, it's about the client. Yo, I don't think like that. 15, 12 years in, 15 years total with barbering and hair, I don't think like that no more, dog. We're in business, man. I got a service, you got a payment for that service. You need me, I need you. We need each other. So if you're not ready to do business respectfully, man, please, man, just find somebody else. Go somewhere else. So here's the penalty for that. Here is what we have. You know, sometime in the past, we've given like verbal warning. Listen, Miss Jones, you're trying to make an appointment now, but you just made one last week and you didn't call no show. Oh, did I? I forgot all about that. Ms. Jones, you can't do that. That throws off the book. You know what I mean? Try to be mindful of that. You know what? No more verbal warning. We're not doing that. And I would encourage stylists around the country, yo, you miss an appointment, have something posted in your salon, have them to understand that. Tell it to them when they make the appointment. Listen, Ms. Jones, we got you down for 10:30 on Friday. Give us a 24-hour notice if you can't make it. If you do not give us that 24-hour notice, we're going to charge you $25 for that slot. And you know, people will flip out. I'm going to get to the $25 in a minute because I think that's generous. But people will flip out for $25. Damn, $25. Well, I ain't coming back. Okay, that's cool. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But first time person, or person that misses that appointment, listen, we need $25 for that slot. You know what I mean? So next time you come, if you get a washing set, it's going to be $40 for your washing set and $25 for the last appointment that you missed. It's going to be $65. If they come in payment, yo, we back on cool terms. Everything's cool. I love you. You love me. Respect. Yo, you do that again, I need that $25 again. And in order to come back and get that third service, you need to prepay me over the phone. So that way, when you show up, I get the money regardless. You know what I mean? Your time is considered and my time is considered. If you do that, we back in good graces again. I love you, you love me. If you don't want to do that, then you can't return. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to do that on that second time, or if you mess around and do it a third time, I have every right, and trust me, I reserve the right, and I will take it, to tell you, listen, this is not working out for us both fairly. I don't think the respect level is high enough. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go find another salon. Bro, you can call the Better Business Bureau. You can call whoever you want to call. But we're not going to keep doing that. Okay? We're not going to keep being disrespectful to time because I don't even have a good reason why somebody would do that 3 times and think that that's cool. That's not cool, dog. Nothing cool about messing up a book, an appointment, not walk-in. You made an appointment. So doctors do it, you know. Now somebody said, you compare yourself to a doctor? That's the problem. Y'all don't think we deserve that same type of respect. Man, this is business. A doctor is a doctor, but he in business. And the reason why they would want you to fill that spot is because time is money, man. And money is time. Imagine if I just left for a weekend on a Friday, Easter Friday, and I gotta go to New Orleans, I gotta go home. And then call and tell you, man, y'all will have a fit. Every social network will be on fire. Y'all will be cussing us out, dogging us out. We done came to work sick, y'all don't care. We done came to work after a death, y'all don't care. Not like that, you know what I'm saying? Let me take that back. Some people do care. But they're the same person that a lot of times that would be disrespectful. That's what I'm talking about. 3 times no call, no showing. That person generally probably wouldn't even care if I say, you know what, man, I had a death in the family, but I'm still going to come to work. They'd be like, all right, cool, long as you do my hair. All they can think about is themselves, you know what I'm saying? And I would think that. So hopefully this video kind of informs you of what that is doing. It's not right, and it's getting out of hand. I hear a lot of people going through it, and we have put into place that, man, and really, it's not really about the money necessarily. It is, but it ain't. We really don't want you to do it anymore. That's all we're trying to say. The money is to remind you that what you did cost us money. So we're trying to put that deterrent on there to tell you, you know what? Okay, don't do that anymore. I understand. But honestly, and if you continue to do it, and if you have a problem with that, the second and the third time options, the prepaying or all of that, yeah, it's to get you to go somewhere else, dog. Go somewhere else who ain't worried about their book, who just, you know, whoever comes to the salon, that's who they're going to start doing. We don't operate like that. We book one client pretty much an hour. Okay? We book one client an hour on average. You're trying to do up to 10 people or better a day, 5 days a week. So we do about 50 people a week. That's another thing that people don't consider. Man, you ain't the only person? Man, I know I could. I'm sure it's a hairdresser out there right now that's watching this like, that's what I be saying. Yeah. Miss Jones, you not the only, and I use Miss Jones because everybody got a Miss Jones. I don't even have a Miss Jones in my clientele, so I'm not talking about one person in particular. But I'm like, Miss Jones, you ain't the only person. On average, you 1 in 50 people a week. Now, I know you don't care nothing about them other 49 people. But as it relates, man, the same service we try to give to you, we try to give to the next person. So when you continually are disrespectful to the time, it's like you don't care. So guess what? We got to remind you like, yo, we trying to do 50 people a week. When Miss Jones and 10 of her like-minded client friends don't show up and 50 go to 40, yo, that's a lot of money lost. That's a lot of money lost. Let me look at it like this, man. I do weddings. You know when people want to get an RSVP, you know they want you to reserve, it's because they trying to measure how much food they gonna buy. You got a 200-person wedding, and everybody want to come to the wedding, and people RSVP, and then they don't show, they no call, no show to the wedding, and the food is $25 a head, and 50 people don't show up. Man, that's like, bro, that's over $1,000 worth of food down the drain that you could have saved. You know that people don't think about that? They just didn't come to the wedding. Meanwhile, the person on the back end with $1,000, $1,500 worth of food that they can't do nothing with, that's already cooked, that the caterer ain't gonna take no money off. So somebody said that's a bad analogy. I don't think it is. I think it's very similar. I think when you RSVP for an appointment and don't show, think about if 10 people a week do that. How does that throw off the account? Somebody said, well, man, my money got funny. Man, I realized I couldn't make the appointment. Just call us. Just call. So we got time to call Miss Smith and tell her she can fill that slot. But when you call us at 11 o'clock for an 11 o'clock appointment, we don't have time to call Miss Smith. When you call us at 9 o'clock, really, for a 12 o'clock appointment on the same day, we really can't do that on the same day. 24 hours is really generous because sometimes it's tough to even fill a slot 24 hours before. Some salons require 48 hours. There's salons I hear up north that are having every client that even called that prepay over the phone. I'm kind of digging that. It's going to be hard to put that in place in some of these areas, but honestly, I feel it. That way, if you don't show, you realize, yo, I paid for that time when I booked that appointment, and I should give them something if I don't show up. So, I had no order on how I was going to talk about this, but the no call, no showing, dog, especially for people that are trying so hard to provide really, really professional environments for their salon, really are trying to do something special, really are not trying to overbook, really are not trying to have you in there all night long. We are rarely in there when it's pitch black dark at nighttime, you know what I'm saying, are coming early, 7:30 in the morning, are providing the best products, refreshments, you know what I'm saying, Wi-Fi, coffee. It's frustrating when we trying to do all that we can for the client, and there are people that come continually and try to almost like not acknowledge the professionalism and just do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Yo, once, let me get that 25. Twice, let me get that prepaid. 3, let me show you the door. That's how we getting down, dog. Once, let me get that. Let me get that slot. Let me get that. Should be no problem. You should understand. Twice, let me get you the prepay over the phone before you come in. And think about that, especially for services like High Lift Color that we block out 2 hours. We block out 2 blocks for that. Sew-ins, we block out 2 and 3 hours for that. Okay? Things that you done took up 3 people's slot. Oh, you know what? I can't come. Or we'll call, then we even in our salon, it's a courtesy, it's not mandatory, but we've even instituted to where the day before, like a doctor's office, we call you and remind you. Hey, Ms. Jones, we're just letting you know we want to confirm that appointment for you tomorrow at 10:30. You still going to be there? Oh, yeah, I'll be there. All right. That's 24 hours before. And you still don't show up the next day? Yo, y'all bugging, man. Y'all tripping. It's cool, man. Do your thing. Is this going to fix all of the no call, no showing out there? Probably not. But hopefully it'll educate some folks. Hopefully the clients that do their part and are there all the time, they'll know that we really appreciate you all. Hopefully stylists that are out there will figure out some new ways to maybe deter that situation. I mean, I'm not mad, but I just want us to kind of be mindful of, let's keep it fair, man. Let us give you great service, and you do us the favor, man, of treating us accordingly when we're doing things professionally, man. Rhythm Hair Studio TV, man. We appreciate y'all, man. I just had a video of a previous photo shoot that we did this past weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed those pictures, man. We had a good time with the model. Shout out to Jessica Lee, man. We're gonna do some things together again. She was a great model. We had a good time. Shout out to Torgana Creative Company, doing a photo shoot. You know what I mean? They're doing all kind of things, man. Y'all check them out. Torgana Creative Company. I'll put their information across the screen. They're an up and coming company, and I say they, of course Torgano, they're related to me, but this is my brother, and he's doing something totally different than the salon. Video, photography, branding, logos. They're our marketing. He's our marketing firm. He does all of our stuff, and they did this photo shoot in particular. All I did was hair, so I felt good not being a photographer this time. As well as a lot of people commented on my previous post about my story, and I did the part 1. So part 2 is coming up soon. I just started talking on that, and a lot of people appreciated that. So just look forward to the part 2 coming soon. But man, let's cut out that no call, no showing, man. Let's do better with business, man. Raymond Torgano, I'm out.